cut the link on the chain. What kind of car does he drive?
He don't have a car. He was with his friends, but I don't know. They picked him up in the back and take stuff back to Bolling.
What's his name?
Moses.
Moses?
Hey everyone. Today we're looking at a case out of Louisville, Kentucky that really showcases what officers face when they walk into the unknown. A woman in distress in a home that's been barricaded. We're going to break this down from a training perspective so you understand exactly what these officers were thinking. If you love exploring body cam footage, just like me, then hit that subscribe button.
Put the door down? Yeah. I got a bunch of loot. Yeah, it's... let's shut back. That one's locked. Which window should kick out? Huh? Which window should kick out? Hang on 1 second. Which window is she at? Where? 213 Baker to radio. Be advised, we do see a female chained up at the top window. We're trying to make entry, but there's something barricading the door. Yeah, this board's there too. He's boarded up everything. Everything's boarded up. Hold the back and you want to hold the back of the front? I'll hold the front. Yeah, fire's on the way. The ladder was on the side. There should be a ladder on the side. There you go. You want to get up there? Or we'll climb through the window. They nailed everything shut. But we got this though. Try to kick the door in, but everything is boarded up. You want to go first? Like this. Is anybody else in there? He did what? Is he Hispanic? Hey, there's a Hispanic male down the street with his friend. That might be who it is.
He's got long hair.
Long hair on the top, on the sides.
Yeah, he's got long hair.
Where's
Sorry,
the yeah,
sir. I know he's got it on his feet. And he's got it on his
But there's no one else in here, right?
No, you can check. There's no...
Is it just you in here? No female?
It's me. I got close enough to get the window. Kick the window.
Alright, we got fire coming, so give us a second, okay?
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Anytime you do the right thing.
You can check everything. There's nobody else.
So is he a clean cut Hispanic male?
He is, yeah. He's got
down
long
the street.
hair. He's got long hair. He's kind of big.
Right? Huh? Yeah, let's clear real quick. Make sure.
No, we got his kid. He's got very fine plastic. So watch out for the
There we go.
He's done it before.
Hold it on her neck so don't break it. There we go.
for Bolling Avenue.
Does he have any firearms?
No, I don't think so.
North 33rd and Portland Plaza.
The slot machine going like the very much.
What's this for?
Because it gets me to dance like it's way more people that want to change the world. I'm doing for it.
I think fire is good.
Hey, President Chief, I'll be on T-Line, 537 South 3rd Street.
There we go.
203.
Thank you so much.
You want to try to make exit through?
He's got the side door locked. You have to get in and get out.
Can you get out?
Yeah, I don't have a key to get out. You have to have a key to get in and out.
213, Baker. We got her in chain. We're gonna try to come out from the front.
The front door is well, you can't open it. It's all he's got it locked in.
Oh, he screwed it in.
He's got screwdrivers in this other room. It's locked.
All right, so right away, you can hear the stress in their voices, but also the composure. That's training kicking in. When they arrive and find every entrance be barricaded, that's a major red flag. This isn't just someone who values privacy. This is someone who doesn't want anyone getting in or out. The officers immediately start communicating their observations over radio, which is critical. You hear them say, "Female chained up at the top window," and that changes everything. Now, this is a confirmed hostage rescue, not just a welfare check. What I want you to notice is how they adapt. They don't have a battering ram that's going to work here. The doors are reinforced and the windows are boarded. So what do? They find a ladder from a neighbor. That's problem solving under pressure. Academy training teaches you to use available resources when your standard tools won't cut it. And look, I've seen departments drill scenarios exactly like this, where you have to improvise entry points. The P-Patience here is tactical, not passive. They're assessing threats before they commit to that window. Is there someone inside waiting for them? They don't know yet, but they're going in anyway, because someone's life depends on it.
And the kitchen to the left.
Nobody's in the basement, right?
No, nobody's here.
3 Baker, are you on the other side of the front door?
10-4.
This room is locked. He won't never let me in there. He's got to have a key to get in.
Hey, I got fire out here.
I don't know.
Well, it looks like they got the front door and all the doors down there nailed shut. You're fine. We're here now, okay? We're gonna get you out of here.
Sorry.
Don't say sorry for nothing.
You need fire to force this door.
10-4. We're clear of it. You can go ahead and force it.
You bust that door.
All right, let's go in here real quick, okay? That's fire. They're forcing the door open for us.
He called me on the phone. He's like, I can see this lady. She's chained up. I was like, I can be right there.
Watch that, man. Okay. Come on now.
Hey, did y'all clear the house?
Yeah, we cleared it. The only thing locked still is the basement door right here. She said nobody else was in here.
And the left door right there, he keeps locked.
Hey, Randy, grab the bolt up.
Who did this? Are you hurt? You need EMS or anything?
No, I just went out of here.
Okay. You want to sit out here on the porch? Okay.
We do like a little blockade so everybody's not getting videos of her. These blockers for about a year. I don't want everybody to see her.
How long you had that around your neck?
4 hours, maybe 5. We have a one-year-old daughter together.
Where's she at?
My aunt has custody of her.
Okay.
And that's why he's always fighting with me. Because they wouldn't let her go home to this house. He said, you're not going nowhere this time. He said, you're going to do it nicely or we're going to do it the hard way. When he left, I tried getting it off the floor. I got close enough to the window. I broke the window and yelled at the neighbors.
Just hold really still real fast. We'll go like 30 feet.
Might be easier to cut the link on the chain. What kind of car does he drive?
He don't have a car. He was with his friends, but I don't know. They picked him up in the back and take something back to Bolling.
What's his name?
Moses.
Moses?
His last name May. He's a stocky guy. He's got 2 tattoos of his daughter and son's name on his chest and a Scorpio right here on his arm. He's got hair like down to his shoulders.
How long y'all been together?
We've been together for 3-4 years.
Y'all have kids together?
We have 1 daughter.
You said you don't need EMS?
No, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Radio 121.
No, you're not sorry for nothing.
And y'all cleared the house? Good.
I mean, yeah, we can go back again to double check.
Yeah, let's run another search just to make sure.
Like 10 kittens.
Is there dead ones around?
No, but
Because there's like some death smelling over
I
here.
know. I told him to take care of him, and there's already 3 missing. I don't know if he killed them or what.
I got straight forward. Police! wonder why all these are nailed shut. Yeah, a lot of these doors are nailed shut. We really can't do nothing with them.
Do you have a gun or anything? Any kind of weapons?
A
knife?
He always has either an axe or a machete. He cut my hair with a machete.
When did you do that?
The 3 nights ago, that's why I left him in the first place. It was all the way down here.
Should I take a picture? Yeah, on the floor or whatever. It shows what
Chained up right here.
Yeah, that's the chain right there. Or that's where it was connected to.
Did she rip herself off of it, or did
No, we had to hit it with this axe.
Dang. I guess that's the window she broke down. Yeah.
Good for her. It makes you wonder, like downstairs though. Hopefully no one else is in here. Did you want a water? Yeah, I'll be right back, okay? So the only rooms we couldn't clear is he has a room upstairs, a door nailed shut. He's got a basement door nailed shut, and he's got a back room door nailed shut also.
Why he had all these rooms nailed shut?
No tattoos on his face, but he's got one. It's a Scorpio right here.
Yeah, she's doing okay.
Now, this is where the OODA loop becomes absolutely essential. Observe, orient. Decide, act. Watch how these officers are constantly cycling through that framework as they move room to room. They're not just walking through, they're processing information in real time and making split-second decisions based on what they see. The communication here is textbook. You hear them calling out clear as they move through each space. That's not just for show. That's contact cover principles in action. Every officer needs to know where their partners are and what areas have been secured. When one says the only thing locked up is the basement door, that's critical intel being shared instantly. And here's what really stands out to me, the way they interact with the victim. She's been through something T-traumatic, and they immediately shift from tactical mode to reassurance. We're here now. Don't say sorry for nothing. That's de-escalation training applied to a victim, not a suspect. They're reading her emotional state while still maintaining situational awareness because those nailed shut doors? That's a concern. Someone went to great lengths to seal this place up, and until every room is cleared, the threat assessment isn't over.
Okay. We can go ahead and leave everything like it is. It's a crime scene right now. So
What do you mean it's a crime scene?
But do you live here?
No, I live at the corner.
I mean,
No, she's
obviously.
been staying with me. She stayed with me last night.
She's fine. Do you know what the male looks like?
Mexican,
Long hair.
long hair.
Is it clean cut or is it just long?
I really don't look at him too hard
you're good.
because I think he's ugly. Be careful because he's got a brand new machete. He always carries a machete, but I don't know if it's here.
Did he hit you or anything? Is he...
He smacked me in my face.
And you've been here for, you said...
3 years.
Yeah, but you said you left.
Yeah, I left a couple days ago when he cut my hair off.
When did you come back?
I come back because I seen him riding today.
Today? You came back today?
Yeah, I seen him riding his bike and he stopped me. He was like, will you please just come clean up the room and I'll pay you. I was like, okay, but I don't want to fight.
Okay.
He was like, I promise I'm not going to hurt you. I said, okay. As soon as I came in, he smacked me. He locked the door with the key and I knew as soon as he locked the door with the key that he wasn't going to let me go.
Okay. This second story window right here.
Okay, so it was open and she was just...
Yeah, she was able to get close enough to the window and push the glass out. And she was hollering for help. And this lady, I think, that's getting out of this Kia, actually the little girl heard her hollering. Okay. She's like, Granny, that lady's yelling for help. She got a chain around her neck. She's actually the one who called 911.
I guess they live there?
Yeah, they live right there. But I got her name and phone number.
Okay.
So this is the intelligence gathering phase, and it's fascinating to watch unfold. What you're seeing here is officers building what we call actionable intelligence in real time. They're not just taking statements, they're cross-referencing details from multiple sources to construct a threat profile on this suspect. The neighbor mentions the machete, and that immediately registers. That's a weapon that can cause catastrophic injury. Officers file that away because if they encounter this guy later, they need to know what they might be facing. But here's the part that really gets me. Listen to her voice when she describes coming back. He was like, I promise I'm not going to hurt you. And then he smacked her. He locked the door with keys. She knew right then, that moment of realization, that's what T-trauma sounds like. Officers are trained to let victims tell their story at their own pace because interrupting can actually compromise both the investigation and the victim's emotional processing. What the footage doesn't show you is that Moises May would be arrested 2 days later on August 18th, facing kidnapping charges, assault, and terroristic threatening. The description these witnesses provided, that became part of the probable cause that put him in custody.
What's your location?
Hold on. You get my location. Yeah.
Stop. Let me talk to you, man.
Grab the other guy, too.
Hey, put your hands on top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head, boss.
We just talk with them.
All right, stand by.
We have to go Monday.
Stop.
What are you doing?
You're just being detained right now.
Detained for what?
You're just being detained, all right? You're not under arrest. Any weapons on you, boss?
We just talk with them Monday.
219, 1545.
All right, that's fine, man. Just hang out, all right?
Okay.
Sit on the my card.
Okay. Was it your doctor today, sir?
Is it me that you talked to?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no, because I don't care.
He gave me his card and I go look for him and talk to him and tell him to turn himself in. And he called him and talk to him. And he promised to go Monday to turn himself in. So what is all this harassment for?
It's not harassment. It's called doing our job. You're being detained right now, and as soon as this is all figured out, if you're not in any kind of trouble, the handcuffs will be taken off. You're not being harassed.
Okay, but that's not nice. I don't like it.
Sit down.
Okay, hold on.
All right, who is that?
Jonah.
Who's Jonah?
The girl that was held hostage.
Okay. Hey, Jonah, how are you? This is Officer Clemens.
You're not on speaker, baby, so you gotta hold up.
Jonah, can you describe the suspect for me real quick? All right, is he Hispanic?
Yeah, that's him.
That's the
That's
suspect?
him. That's him. I know him.
All
I've
right,
seen him.
we'll give you a call here shortly, Jonah.
That's him.
All right, boss. What's your last name?
Moses May.
Your first name is Moses? Spell that.
M-O-E-S-E-S.
M-O-E-S-E-S?
No. Well, I mean.
It's just you and your girlfriend that live there?
Yes, you know what? We can get
Girlfriend in there?
No, what she the drama thing.
Drama thing, what do you mean?
Like for the KGT, but that was not right. Really happened. Just because she not get what she want for money. This
Oh,
is what.
you're saying that what she's telling the police.
Yeah, it's not
drama.
Yeah, it's drama. Yeah, because now for me what happened.
Hey, you go with this dude?
You're free to go. So you have to train me up on that, brother.
Back to the academy for this guy.
Upside down.
We just started heading over here to see if we can find him. Got him. That's the window that she broke out. I don't think it was just her neck. I think he had her like a chain around her neck and a chain down the ground, like a fighting dog almost.
And that right there, that's the piece that stays with you, like a fighting dog almost. That comparison from the witness isn't dramatic language, it's an accurate description of what officers discovered. A human being chained by the neck to the floor. Look, I want to step back for a moment because what we've watched today represents something important. This wasn't a textbook scenario from the academy. This was officers adapting in real time to a situation nobody trains for specifically. Barricade structure, improvised entry, unknown threat level, and a victim in immediate danger. Every decision point we walked through, that's training meeting reality. And here's what I think matters going forward. LMPD is currently in the middle of a use of force policy review right now, seeking community input through April 12th of this year. That kind of transparency, that willingness to let civilians weigh in on how officers operate, that's how you build trust. Cases like this one demonstrate why that dialogue matters. The public needs to understand what officers are actually trained to do, and departments need to hear community expectations. The officers on Bolling Avenue that day didn't use force against anyone. They used tactical problem solving, clear communication, and restraint. They borrowed a ladder from a neighbor. They reassured a traumatized victim. They gathered intelligence that led to an arrest 48 hours later. That's the job done right. But I also want to acknowledge something. Not every encounter ends this way. Not every department has these conversations with their community. The fact that Louisville is actively soliciting feedback on policy tells you something about institutional commitment to improvement. So if you found this breakdown valuable, if understanding the why behind police T-tactics matters to you, consider subscribing. We're going to keep doing this work, examining encounters through the lens of training and procedure, giving you the context that the headlines don't provide. Because the gap between what people see and what actually happened, that's where understanding lives. Stay safe out there.